There is growing concern about how Israel may respond to Iran's drone and missile attacks. Officials tell NBC News that President Biden conveyed to Prime Minister Netanyahu that while U.S. support for Israel is, quote, ironclad, he's also urging restraint. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington this morning with more on what President Biden is saying about Iran's attack. Good morning, Bree.
Good morning, Danita. So a Biden administration official says the president told Prime Minister Netanyahu that the U.S. will not participate in any counterstrikes against Iran and urged Israel to not retaliate. President Biden condemning Iran's wave of strikes toward Israel and praising the U.S. airmen who shot down Iranian drones and missiles.
Hey, you guys are the best in the whole damn world, man.
The president met with G7 leaders Sunday and urged restraint as Israel considers its response.
We will take whatever it takes to protect and defend our people.
The 9,602nd meeting of the Security Council is called to order.
During an emergency United Nations Security Council meeting, the UN Secretary General called for a de-escalation of tensions.
Now is the time to defuse and de-escalate. Now is the time for maximum restraint.
There are growing concerns that Iran's attack over the weekend could trigger a wider war in the Middle East.
This is an escalating conflict.
And there are renewed calls from lawmakers and the Biden administration for Congress to pass a bipartisan aid package that stalled in the House.
The fact that the United States and Israel were cooperating, and this was in planning for weeks, shows that our commitment to Israel's security is ironclad.
Get it on the floor, get it voted on, so that not only Israel can get additional resources to defend itself, which they clearly need, but that Ukraine can as well.
A vote on a national security spending package is expected this week. And House Speaker Mike Johnson said details of a package are still being hammered out, but he will push for more funding for Israel. Now, some lawmakers are saying that they will support more funding for Israel, but with one caveat, that the aid must be separated from funding to Ukraine and Taiwan. Back to you, Danita.
All right, Bree Jackson reporting live from D.C. for us this morning. Thank you, Bree.